Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, our moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love, mercy, and compassion of God. And it is a wonderful thing to experience God's love, mercy, and compassion. Then you actually shift into another level of existence. Just like many of the saints who experience God's love, closeness, and intimacy, and they turned out to bloom to be saints, and all that can happen when you turn your attention to yourself, as I have been trying to do in the last few years now, and I'm finding it a very interesting spiritual journey. I'm sure you too can take great advantage from this spiritual journey, and if you like, you may also be co-missionaries with me. I am making this attempt every day to make daily television shots or video on the daily mass readings from the scriptures. You don't need to make videos, you can just share the videos and ask your friends to also subscribe. By that, you will be also co-missionaries with me and will make Jesus happy that you are proclaiming His word. Thank you. And today, Jesus is reminding people, do not judge and you will not be judged. And then he says, because with the measure that you judge others, you will be also judged. So it is not that he is saying altogether don't judge. No, that of course, don't judge is the first primary thing. Then he adds, because with the measure that you judge, you will be judged. So remember, when you are judging somebody, because first of all, this is a very human thing to judge others, and in my understanding and what psychologists would tell us, we judge other people mainly because we want to hide our own faults to ourselves and to the public, lest they see our faults. We make a judgment against them so that they become defensive, and we don't need to look at ourselves, and they won't be able to look at our own faults. But that is a completely false idea. Actually, everybody can see what is wrong with us, and you are actually judged by how little you judge others. Do you follow what I am saying? You will be judged by how little you judge others. I have often heard these people say, oh, that person, I never hear him or her criticize others. Yeah, I have met people like that who never criticize others because they are so aware of their own weaknesses, their own problems, that they don't go out to judge others. And Jesus says that very beautifully, that with the measure that you judge others, you will be judged. So actually he is warning us that before you start judging, first look at yourself, whether what you are going to say about others, does that apply to you in some measure? Are you actually doing exactly that and not aware of it? And this has happened so often, particularly with me, it has happened so often that I was so ready to judge others, but in my own life, I was doing the very same thing. And I was thinking, oh, what a brilliant guy I am that I am able to judge somebody else. And that is what Jesus is warning against, that we may be elated, we may be very happy that, I have caught this person doing this. Jesus says, first remove the log from your own eye, then you will be able to see the splinter in somebody else's eye. That is exactly how beautifully Jesus is explaining this, that we carry big logs in our own eyes not to see ourselves, our own faults, our own weaknesses, and we go to remove the splinter from somebody else's eye. Somebody else may have only a small bit of fault, but we want to correct that. So let us try to follow this beautiful example of Jesus and not judge others, otherwise we will be judged with the same measure. And if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel and be co-missionaries with me. Thank you.